Scroll, swipe, react, repeat. That is how most people live now. Chasing excitement, chasing attention, chasing emotional highs that disappear as fast as they arrive. But the strongest man in any room is usually the least entertaining one there. He does not perform. He does not overreact. He does not need the spotlight. He is steady, grounded, predictable, and in a chaos-driven world that makes him powerful. Because while everyone else is chasing stimulation, you are building stability. The truth most men resist is simple. Masculine strength looks boring from the outside, but it creates power on the inside. You may have been told you are too calm, too serious, not expressive enough. What if that is not a weakness? What if that is the foundation of real strength? The modern world is not designed to make you strong. It is designed to keep you stimulated. Social media feeds off your outrage. Dating culture feeds off your loneliness. News cycles feed off your fear. Entertainment feeds off your distraction. You are constantly pushed toward emotional reactions, impulsive decisions, and short-term pleasure. Because a stimulated man is easy to control, but a stable man is different. You are hard to manipulate when you do not react instantly. You are hard to influence when you do not buy emotionally. You are hard to distract when you are not chasing validation. Stability is a threat to systems built on impulsivity. Most men misunderstand emotional strength. They think it means being intense, dominant, loud, and expressive. That is not strength. That is emotional volatility. Wearing a confident mask. Real emotional strength is quiet. When someone insults you, you do not flinch. When something goes wrong, you do not spiral. When someone walks away, you do not collapse. Not because you do not feel, but because you govern what you feel. Your emotions no longer drag you around. You lead them. That is masculine discipline at the emotional level, and it is rare. Stability feels boring because it is not dramatic. It does not create chaos or adrenaline spikes. It creates consistency. And consistency does not go viral, but it builds empires. Going to the gym when you do not feel like it is boring. Saving money instead of showing off is boring. Staying calm during conflict is boring. Doing your work without applause is boring. But stack those boring days for 5 years and you become unrecognizable. In relationships, exciting men attract attention, but stable men build trust, families, and legacies. Emotional unpredictability feels thrilling at first, but over time it feels unsafe. No one builds a future on emotional roller coasters. They build their lives around certainty. When you are stable, you communicate without drama. You lead without shouting. You set boundaries without emotional explosions. Your presence says, "You do not have to guess where you stand with me." That calm certainty is emotional strength, and it is deeply attractive. In success, intensity is overrated. Endurance is everything. Anyone can work hard for a week. Few can stay disciplined for a decade. The man who wins is not the most motivated. He is the most consistent. You do not need excitement to act. You do not need praise to continue. You do not need the perfect mood to perform. You build systems, you build habits, you build standards, and you follow them whether you feel inspired or not. That is masculine discipline in action. Here is where everything changes. Weak men act based on emotions. Average men act based on motivation. Strong men act based on identity. When discipline becomes part of who you are, you stop negotiating with yourself. You do not say, "I will do it if I feel like it." You say, "I do this because this is who I am." Identity creates stability, and stability creates power. You become the man who does not overreact, does not chase, does not beg for attention, and does not crumble under pressure. Not because you are cold, but because you are grounded. You become a pillar. People lean on you. Opportunities trust you. Chaos avoids you. Stability commands respect without demanding it. So when someone tells you that you are too calm, too serious, too predictable, understand what they really mean. You are not entertaining their chaos, and that is your advantage. Stimulation is loud, but it fades. Drama burns bright, but it burns out. Emotional highs feel powerful, but they crash. Stability, on the other hand, compounds. Stability builds influence. Stability builds trust. Stability builds empires. Stability beats stimulation, not just as a strategy, but as identity. And identity is power. If you are building real masculine strength, not performance masculinity, this is your path. Stay grounded, stay disciplined, stay stable, because in the long run, the boring man is the one who wins.